2025 그리스도 TV 시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 8월 3일 일요일 오후 11시 29분입니다. 영어 성경을 읽고 있습니다. 이번 시간은 구약 성경 사무엘하 17장 1절부터 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. Moreover, Ahithophel said unto Absalom, let me now choose out 12,000 men, and I will arise and pursue after David this night, and I will come upon him while he is weary and weak-handed, and will make him afraid, and all the people that are with him shall flee, and I will smite the king only. And I will bring back all the people unto thee. The man whom thou seekest is as if all returned. So all the people shall be in peace. And the saying pleased Absalom well, and all the elders of Israel. Then said Absalom, call now Hussein the Arech, Hussein the Archite also, and let us hear likewise what he says. And when Hussein was come to Absalom, Absalom spake unto him, saying, Ahithophel has spoken after this manner. Shall we do after his saying? If not, speak thou. And Hussein said unto Absalom, the counsel that Ahithophel has given is not good at this time. For said Hussein, thou knowest thy father and his men, that they be mighty men, and they be chafed in their minds, as a bear loved of her whelps in the field, and thy father is a man of war, and will not lodge with the people. Behold, he is hid now in some pit or in some other place, and it will come to pass when some of them be overthrown at the first, that whosoever hears it will say, there is a slaughter among the people that follow Absalom. And he also that is valiant, whose heart is as the heart of a lion, shall utterly melt. For all Israel knows that thy father is a mighty man, and they which be with him are valiant men. Therefore I counsel that all Israel, be generally gathered unto thee from Dan even to Beersheba, as the sand that is by the sea, for multitude, and that thou goest better in thine own person. So shall we come upon him in some place where he shall be found, and we will write upon him as the dew falls on the ground, and of him and of all the men that are with him, there shall not be left so much as one. Moreover, if he be gotten into a city, then shall all Israel bring ropes to that city, and we will throw it into the river until there be no one small stone found there. And Absalom and all the men of Israel said, the counsel of Hussein to Archite is better than the counsel of Ahithophel, for the Lord had anointed to defeat the good counsel of Ahithophel to the intent that the Lord might bring evil upon Absalom. Then said Hussein unto Zadok and to Abiathar the priest, thus and thus did Ahithophel counsel Absalom and the elders of Israel, and thus have I counseled. Now therefore send quickly and tell David, saying, lodge not this night in the plains of the wilderness, but speedily pass over, lest the king be swallowed up, and all the people that are with him. Now Jonathan and Ahimaaz stayed by and Logel, for they might not be seen to come into the city, and went and told them, and they went and told King David. Nevertheless, already saw them and told Absalom, but they went both of them away quickly, and came to a man's house in Bahurim, which had a well in his court, whither they went down. And the woman took and spread a covering over the well's mouth, and spread ground corn thereon, and the thing was not known. And when Absalom's servants came to the woman to the house, they said, where is Ahimaaz and Jonathan? And the woman said unto them, they be gone over the brook of water. And when they had sought and could not find them, they returned to Jerusalem. And they came to pass after they were departed, that they came up out of the well, and went and told King David and said unto David, Arise and pass quickly over the water, for thus has Ahithophel counseled against you. Then David rose and all the people that were with him, and they passed over Jonathan by the morning light. There were left not one of them that was not gone over Jordan. And when Ahithophel saw that his counsel was not followed, he settled his ass and arose and get him home to his house, to his city, and put his household in order, and hanged himself, and died, and was buried in the sepulchre of his father. Then David came to Mahanaim, and Absalom passed over Jordan, he and all the men of Israel with him. And Absalom made Amasa captain of the host instead of Joab, which Amasa was a man's son, whose name was Idorah, an Israelite that went in to Abigail, the daughter of Nahas, sister to Seruiah, Joab's mother. So Israel and Absalom pitched in the land of Gilload. And it came to pass when David was come to Mahanaim that so be the son of Nahas of Rabbah of the children of Ammon, and Magil, the son of Amir of Lodibar, and Barusil, the Gileadite of Lo-Golim, brought Bethzer and Basanzo and Earton, Bethelsa and Vita and Beoli and Paloa and Petsid, corn and beans and rentiles and Petsid pursa, and honey and butter and sheep and cheese of kind for David and for the people that we are with him to eat, for they said the people is hungry and weary and thirsty in the wilderness. And David numbered the people that we are with him, and set captains of thousands and captains of hundreds over them. And David sent forth a third part of the people under the hand of Joab, and a third part under the hand of Abisai, the son of Seruiah, Joab's brother, and third part under the hand of 이때 기 타이터 and the king said unto the people, I will surely go forth with you myself also. But the people answered, thou shalt not go forth, for if we flee away, they will not care for us, neither if half of us die, will they care for us. But now thou art worth 10,000 of us. Therefore, now it is better that thou succor us out of the city. And the king said unto them, what seems you best I will do. And the king stood by the gate side, and all the people come out by hundreds and by thousands. And the king commanded Joab and Abishai and Ittai, saying, deal gently for my sake with the young men, even with Absalom. And all the people heard when the king gave all the captains charge concerning Absalom. So the people went out into the field against Israel, and the battle was in the wood of Ephraim. When the people of Israel were slain before the servants of David, and there was there a great slaughter that day of 20,000 men. For the battle was there scattered over the face of all the country, and the wood devoured more people than the sword devoured. And Absalom met the servants of David, and Absalom rode upon a mule, and the mule went under the thick boughs of a great oak, and his head caught hold of the oak, and he was taken between the heaven and the earth, and the mule that was under him went away. And a certain man saw it and told Joab and said, behold, I saw Absalom hanged in an oak. And Joab said unto the man that told him, and behold, thou sawest him, and why didst thou not smite him there to the ground? And I would have given thee 10 shekels of silver and gold. And the man said unto Joab, though I should receive 1,000 shekels of silver in mine hand, yet would I not propose mine hand against the king's son. For in our hearing the king charged thee and Abishai and Ittai, saying, beware that none touch the young man Absalom. Otherwise, I should have wrought falsehood against mine own life, for there is no matter hid from the king, and thou thyself wouldst have set thyself against me. Then said Joab, I may not tarry thus with thee, and he took 3 dark in his hand and thrust them through the heart of Absalom while he was yet alive in the midst of the oak. And 10 young men that were Joab's armor compassed about and smote Absalom and slew him. And Joab blew the trumpet, and the people returned from pursuing after Israel, for Joab held back the people. And they took Absalom and cast him into a great pit in the wood, and laid a very great heap of stones upon him, and all Israel brought everyone to his tent. Now Absalom in his lifetime had taken and reared up for himself Peter, which is in the king's dale, for he said, I have no son to keep my name in remembrance. And he called the Peter after his own name, and it is called unto this day Absalom's place. Then said Ahimaaz, the son of Zadok, let me now run and bear the king tidings how that the Lord has avenged him of his enemies. And Joab said unto him, thou shalt not bear tidings this day, but thou shalt bear tidings on other day, but this day thou shalt bear no tidings, because the king's son is dead. Then said Joab to Cush, go tell the king what thou hast seen. And Cush bowed himself unto Joab and ran. Then said Ahimaaz, the son of Zadok, yet again to Joab, but howsoever, let me, I pray thee, also run after Cush. And Joab said, wherefore wilt thou run, my son, seeing that thou hast no tidings already? But howsoever, said he, let me run. And he said unto him, run. Then Ahimaaz ran by the way of the plain and overran Cush. And David sat between the two gates, and the watchman went up to the roof over the gate unto the wall, and lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, a man running alone. And the watchman carried and told the king, and the king said, if he be alone, there is tidings in his mouth. And he came a pace and drew near, and the watchman saw another man running, and the watchman called unto the porter and said, behold, another man running alone. And the king said, he also brings tidings. And the watchman said, me thinketh the running of the foremost is like the running of Ahimaaz, the son of Zadok. And the king said, he is a good man, and comes with good tidings. And Ahimaaz called and said unto the king, all is well, and he fell down to the earth upon his face before the king, and said, Blessed be the Lord thy God, which has delivered up the man that lifted up their hand against my Lord the king. 사무엘하 18장 28절까지 읽어보았습니다. 뒤에 내용은 다음 시간에 계속해서 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 2025 그리스도 TV를 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.